Hi, 1 and 2 year old leaders. We're preparing for December 15th in our series called Nativity Scene. We are in the middle of our Christmas series where we're looking at Christmas from a different viewing point. Last week we looked at it from the perspective of the prophets and how God had prepared his people and continues to prepare us for a very long time to know that Jesus is our Savior. This week we're going to be looking at Jesus's birth and how everything that happened, the way it happened, was exactly how God had planned, and that it was different than what a lot of people expected. When they were looking for a king, they were looking for grand and amazing and not the humbleness that God sent Jesus in. And I just love the picture of this humbleness personally, because it reminds me that Jesus is my personal Savior as well. And in those moments where it doesn't feel as grand and it's not as amazing as many of us hope life would be, that God had a plan, even in the small things, if you will, that he was working it out for all of us. And then next week we'll look at it from the perspective of the wise guys. And this week in your small group lesson, you have some sticker sheets and an activity page that looks like this. So the kids can color each of these if they would like to. And then trying to get the stickers, sorry. They can color the scene and color their stickers, and if they'd like to go ahead and put it all together, they can, or if you want to send it home just like this, after they've colored it all, so that they can take it home and talk about the story of Jesus's birth with their families, they can do that as well. Really up to you as a small group leader how much time you want to spend on it. As kids are coloring each character, though, maybe you want to talk about it with them. Talk about who all these different people are. There's Mary, and there's Joseph, and there's the shepherds, and there's the kings, and there's the animals. And God didn't spare a detail in how he had planned for Jesus to be born, and you can talk about that as you are coloring these pages for the kiddos to take home. Then your memory verse, we're going to work on our sign language together. And let's see if I can remember how to do it all. What you're going to do, but when the set time had fully come, God sent his son like a baby, born of a woman, born under the law. Law is like this, law. To redeem, and now redeem is here, and then we're going to praise, like raise our hands in praise. My hands are open as I go up, and you're going to go up and praise. Shake your hands in praise. To redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption. You're going to reach out, and this is going to go all the way out, but I'm going to show you what my hand's doing. As I reach out, I'm going to make a fist and pull it in and put it down. Adoption to sonship. Galatians 4:4-5. You also have an extra coloring sheet if you'd like to send that home with the kiddos today, just to help us remember the Bible story. Now we know that we have a whole lot of things for you. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about your social activity. If you'd like to use it, we have enough for everybody to use these this time. It's a pin the party hat on baby Jesus. Can you see the party hats in there? So you can put a ring of tape on the back of each of the party hats, and kids can try to put their party hats on baby Jesus's head so that he can celebrate his birthday party. We're giving you all of these resources because we want kids to see that we're excited about Christmas, and Christmas is an exciting thing, but there's a reason that we get excited, and that reason is Jesus. I want to ask you guys if you would consider serving on December 24th at the 4 o'clock service. We will have preschool available for families that are coming to be a part of it. My girls and I will definitely be serving in one of the classrooms at that time. But if you could come help serve so that somebody else can go to church and hear about Jesus, please let me know. We are just going to do that during the 4 o'clock service at Parkway Victoria. So we will need a few extra hands to make that happen. Then you can pray and send your kiddos home. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.